As director, my role is very varied. I tend to deal with the high net worth clients and individuals with their tax planning. The future of the business is to become one of the leading firms of chartered accountants across the Midlands. We're already growing each office and into each team. We're looking at taking on various members of staff and developing further teams across all sites. Culture is a big part of being part of Armstrong's. You need to, we look for individuals that fit within our team and our ethos and our values.
Our vision is helping you to survive, thrive and achieve fantastic things. And that applies to staff as well as our clients. Armstrong's is looking to expand the teams at each of its offices over the coming months. And in particular, we're looking to grow our tax, audit and virtual finance departments. In terms of progression at Armstrong's, we have a structured career path for our accountants. People come in as junior accountants, but then they can move on to become a semi-senior or senior role. And then once qualified, there's opportunities to be promoted to become a manager. We advertise our vacancies on our website, which is www.armstrongs-accountancy.co.uk. We ask people to submit a CV and covering letter, which we can then have a look through, and then we'll shortlist successful candidates for interview. And if we think you're the right fit for Armstrong's, then that's when we would offer you a position.
My role includes looking over a team of 4 people. We have a client base of roughly 400 people. And we do stuff like statutory accounts, management accounts, personal tax returns, VAT returns, and any ad hoc duties they may require, like financial due diligence. So if a client's buying a new business, we'll look at if it's actually viable for them to buy it and if it's profitable. So the route I took to become an accountant is I did my A-levels at school, and then after A-levels I went on to university, studied there for 3 years, and then after uni I went on to my ACCA course, which is a professional course. I only had to do the last 5 exams once coming out of uni, and that took me 2 years to complete, and ever since then I've been here working. A few of the things I enjoy about working at Armstrong's are the team that I work with upstairs. The 4 of the people in my team, we get on really well. We meet up outside of work. We're actually involved in a football team as well. We play against the different offices, such as the Neaton office. We haven't lost against them yet, so that's always good. And we also do dress down Fridays as well, which is always fun to look forward to. I've been at Armstrong's as well. They always push us to go on to further training courses because tax is always changing. So there's courses such as Mercia that we go on each, I'd say once a month, and that helps us to enhance our knowledge.
Being here at Armstrong's, I've been given the opportunity to do a variety of different tasks, so accounts, tax, and all the other topics really. So it hasn't just been like doing one job over and over again, so it's been a good experience. And then also we do good stuff like staff days out and stuff, so it's good to be part of the team in that sense.
For me, so I left from sixth form and I'd done my A-levels and GCSEs, and for me it was university didn't really seem like the right route for me. The whole student debt thing, I prefer sort of earning whilst I can learn at the same time, and I get a real sort of hands-on approach at Armstrong's where I can apply all the knowledge that I'm learning at college to the work that I'm doing, and I think that's a really great way of learning and progressing as a person. Accounting and finance is a really good industry to get into as an individual. It's a constantly growing market and there's always opportunities for jobs and progression within the role. And going forward, people are always going to need an individual to help with their tax returns and other financial advice. So I think it's a great industry if people can get involved into it early and build from there. Being at Armstrong's, I picked up so many different skills. Obviously coming fresh from school, this was sort of my first proper job. And I've learned lots of people skills. I'm constantly having to talk to clients and deal with any problems that they may have. And also, I've learned a lot of like financial related sort of skills. So we use a lot of Excel here at Armstrong's, and that's a wide aspect of finance where lots of companies will use that. And I picked up loads of different skills there. On top of that, I've learned the sort of general basics of accounting in the sense of preparing a trial balance and a set of accounts for sole traders, partnerships and limited companies. And on top of that, I do a lot of tax returns stuff. I think Armstrong's is a great company to work for. It's a really friendly atmosphere, and I think it's great the sort of hands-on approach that I get from my managers and my partners to help me progress as an accountant.